I'm Lucy from Yogadoo and welcome to Yoga Time with Kinderly. So let's go on another special adventure together today. Let's sit down and get ourselves comfortable on our mat or our carpet or our blanket, wherever we are today. And let's put our yoga goggles on and see where we might go on an adventure together today. I know where we'll go. Let's go to the zoo. And I know a song about that. Shall we sing it together? We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. You can come too, too, too. Shall we sing it again? We're going to the zoo, zoo, zoo. You can come too, too, too. That's brilliant. Now, whenever I like to go to the zoo, I love to make a really big packed lunch full of lovely things to eat when I get there. So let's make our body now into a sandwich. So your legs are going to be the bottom piece of bread, and let's butter the bread all the way from the top to the bottom and the sides. Very good. And what should we put inside our sandwich? Maybe you like to have ham or cheese. Anything else? Maybe you can put some more bits and pieces into your sandwich before we reach up and we put the lid on our sandwich. Very good. And let's put our rucksack on our back and let's get into the car and drive to the zoo all together. Maybe you're going to beep your horn. Are you ready? Beep, beep. And again on the other side. Beep, beep. Very good, everyone. And let's say now we've arrived at the zoo. I wonder what animals we're going to find today. Let's go inside and have a look. So we come to the zoo and we find the really big gate. So can you open your legs as wide as you can, as long as you can stand nice and tall. And let's take our arms above our head like they're very tall gates. And let's open the gate to the side. Oh, that's a really good stretch. And up and over to the other side. Very good, everyone. Now, whilst we've got our arms really nice and tall, can you think of a really tall creature that lives in the zoo with a very long neck? That's right, it's the giraffe. So let's stand up on our tiptoes. Are you able to stand on your tiptoes? And then reach up your arms as high as you can and make your hands into a giraffe's mouth. Very good. Let's take them nice and tall on those toes. And if you've ever seen a giraffe, then you'll see they have very long legs with knobbly knees. So let's take a big giraffe step forward and see if you can stay on your tiptoes. That's quite difficult. See if you can do that. And then bring the feet together and let's face back the other way. Big step, standing on our tiptoes, long neck and our giraffe mouth. Very good. And the giraffes have long necks so that they can reach the leaves on the very tallest of the trees. So shall we make our tree pose now? Just bring one foot on top of the other and take your arms nice and high again. Open up your branches nice and wide, and maybe you have fruit on your tree. Very good. Let's do the other side. So the other foot comes up. We grow the branches, we take them wide, and we let those fruit just gently sway in the breeze. Very good, everyone. Now, one of my favourite creatures that lives in the zoo are the monkeys. Do you like monkeys? And monkeys love to jump around and have lots of fun. So shall we jump around like monkeys now? And they like to take their hands like this, don't they? And tickle under our armpits. Very good. Shall we try and jump together? 1, 2, 3, jump. Very good. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, and do you know what? The monkeys have spotted something in our packed lunch that they would quite like to eat. What do monkeys like to eat? That's right, bananas. So just open up your feet and make your body into a banana shape, as bendy as you can, all the way up and all the way down. Can you feel that stretch? And then imagine you are peeling your banana, and maybe you will give a little bit of your banana to the monkeys. Now a very big monkey is called a gorilla. So take your legs wider and make your arms go all floppy. And if you've ever seen a gorilla, maybe in the zoo or at the safari park, you'll see they like to swing their arms from side to side. So can you swing your arms now? And we're going to take these hands down towards the ground and just start swaying. And then when I say number 3, we're going to tickle under an armpit. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do the other side. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good, everyone. Now another creature I love at the zoo, I don't know about you, but they're the elephants. And they have really big ears and a very long trunk. So can you make your arms and your hands into a trunk? Now, like this. And let's show our trunks up nice and high. And then down we go. And maybe we're going to take some water up from the pond that's down on the ground here. So open up your trunk and suck up some water. Bring the trunk up and then maybe spray anybody that's in the room with you. Or imagine you're spraying water all around the room. And again, trunks up, everyone. Trunks down. And we will spray. That is so wonderful. Now, when I go to the zoo, I love the parrots because they're so colourful and they're flying in the sky above us today at the zoo. So can you start by just getting your wings going like this, like we were doing with the gorilla, but just really stretching our wings. Wonderful. And then maybe you can bring one leg up just while you're swinging your wings, flapping your wings. Good. And the other side. Good. And then maybe you'll take a big sweep and come down, and don't let them steal your sandwiches. That's it. One more time. Big stretch up and a big stretch down. Very good, everyone. And bring your hands to your heart. Fantastic. Now let's come down onto our hands and our knees. Now the biggest cat that lives in the zoo, do you know what they're called? That's right, the lion. So we bring our arms up like we have a lovely, fluffy, long mane of hair above our head. Now lions like to roar. Do you like to roar? Shall we roar together? So on number 3, we're going to take a big breath in, fill up our lion chest, and then we're going to roar like this. Are you ready then? So breathing in. 1, 2, 3, roar. Wonderful. I love your lion's roar. Now we're going to be a rhino. And do you know that the rhinos have the horns, don't they, coming out of their head? So let's pretend now that we are a rhino. Take your hands and your knees down and your feet onto the ground and bring one foot to where the hand was. So you take your hand up and then bring both of your hands together like this. So you've made a rhino horn. And then maybe you just lean a little bit forwards and backwards, just gently stretching your body. And let's just switch our legs over. So bring that knee back, this leg forwards, and bring the horn together again. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Now can you think of an animal that looks a little bit like a horse but has stripes that lives in the zoo? Black and white stripes. What are they called? Zebras. So let's be a zebra now. Bring the hands and knees back down. We're going to tuck the toes underneath and lift our body up. Now this is called dog pose normally. We're going to turn this into our horse pose or zebra pose. So we're going to start by just kicking our legs, like we're going for a little run, little zebras. And then eventually just kicking the legs a little bit higher. And then maybe, if you're careful with anybody and anything around you, you can just kick your legs up as high as you can. Let me see how high you can kick some of the other creatures that live in the zoo. And I love to look at the hippos, and they live in the mud. So let's bring our hands and our head down like we're a little hippo. Bring our hands down onto the ground, and I want you to imagine that you're going to lift your eyes out of the muddy water just to see what's going on. So lift up, little hippos, take a big sniff, and then go back down. We'll do 2 more of those. Lifting up, little sniff. Any food around? No, back down. And again, last one. Wonderful. Well done, little hippos. So let's go and meet some of the insects now in the insect house at the zoo. So onto your bottom and bring your feet together and just gently flap your butterfly wings. Now I love the butterflies because they're all different colours, and sometimes you can go to the place where they actually let you land on you, don't they? Have you ever tried that? Should we just see what colour our wings are underneath? So maybe take hold of a foot or your leg and just open up and just see what pattern you have underneath your butterfly wings. Now butterflies are symmetrical, which means they're the same on both sides. Wonderful. And they flap their wings fast in between the flowers, and then when they land on the flowers or the fruit, they go really slowly. Wonderful. Okay, so next we'll meet the spiders, and they live in the insect house too. So we'll bring our knees just open a little bit. We'll make a little V shape or V shape, and just start by moving our spider's legs all around the body. How many legs does a spider have? Can you remember? That's right, it's 8. And maybe you know, Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the pipe. Good, you know that song, maybe you can sing it. And then you can take your hands through and see if you can reach all the way through with your little spider legs. Fantastic, guys. Now, we're going to do crocodile pose next. Do you like crocodiles? Onto your belly and stretching out your arms as if they are crocodile mouth. And we're going to open up our crocodile mouth and snap. And again, open and snap, and then over to the other side. So open all the way so you can lie on your side and close, snap, and again lifting up all the way, big stretch, and the biggest snap, snap. Wonderful. And finally, in the zoo, we like to meet the snake. So can you start to wiggle on your belly and come towards you, wiggling like a snake from side to side. That's the sound that snakes make, isn't it? We're going to hiss. So when we breathe out, we're going to go hiss and lift up. So one more time, breathing in and hiss. Wonderful. Now take yourself into a tiny little ball, and maybe you can be a tiny little insect, like an ant. And the ants just look around the rest of the zoo and think, why would anyone want to come and see us when there's the elephants and the crocodiles and the giraffes? But all insects are very special. All animals and creatures are very special indeed. And we have finished our time at the zoo, so just opening up your body and just taking a little moment to lie down. Getting comfortable. Closing your eyes for a few moments, letting your body rest on the ground. And just taking some of those nice deep breaths. And just thinking for a moment what your favourite animal or creature is at the zoo. Maybe you'd like to practice some of those animal poses and shapes again later to show your family or friends. And we'll just take 3 deep breaths together. So we'll sniff in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. And just think for a moment how lucky we are to live in a world full of all these amazing creatures. And when you're ready, just bringing your knees up to your chest and just giving yourself a big hug. And we're going to slowly rock up and back, forwards and backwards, until we feel ready to come all the way up. And then we're sitting back exactly where we started. And we'll take a huge stretch up as we begin the journey back from the zoo. And bring your hands onto your heart. And we'll take 2 deep breaths together. So we'll sniff in through the nose. And breathe out through the mouth. And again. And we can say our magic yoga word, which is namaste. Shall we say it together on 3? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with me for Yoga Time with Kinderly today. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye.